Hi there everybody, my name is Ali and today we will be going to do Wreath Room from TryHackMe, and today we will be going to cover only task number 21, which will be regarding post exploitation. Now the reason I am doing this video only on task number 21 is because I think that post exploitation is one of the most difficult thing in a network and certification exams as well, and a lot of people does not know when they have compromised a Windows machine what to do next. So today I'll be going to show you all techniques on how to do post exploitation and get as much potential information from the compromised Windows machine, and then we will use Mimikatz as well, which is one of the most important tool to get the password from a Windows machine, and I would highly recommend everyone to use Mimikatz always when you are doing these sort of things. So that being said, let's jump in. Now coming back to TryHackMe right here, I can see that we already did all of these 17, 18, 19, 20, and we were left with 21 as well. And in my previous video, we also stabilized our shell as well. We added a new user which was test123, and we added him to administrator groups as well and remote management users groups as well. And now we will be going to do much more, you can say, stabilization and some post exploitation as well. So my main goal will be today now will be post exploitation. Now when you have compromised the machine and you have stabilized your shell, what to do next? So the main thing which we'll be going to do will be Mimikatz, but we'll be going to do some other things as well, but the most important one will be Mimikatz right here, and there is all guide right here, but these commands might be difficult for you, so these sort of things, so I'll make things much more easier for you as well. So let's come back right out onto our terminal, and I will not do this task and I will not see you any walkthrough right here because I think so this task is a little bit difficult, but most of the things will be same because they have done a very great job to do these sort of things. But there are few things which I will not follow in this sort of walkthrough, and there will be only one or two things only. So let's come back to our terminal, and we can see right here I am logged in as test123, and if I see NET user test123, I will be going to see that right now I am a member of administrator group as well, and I am a member of remote management users as well. Now the reason why I got this one was because I wanted to stabilize the shell. Now my shell is completely stable. I can do Control L to clear the screen, and I can do all of the other things as well. And one of the most important thing which you will not find in this TryHackMe walkthrough, which I use most of the times, is that I can upload and download files as well. But the problem here is that right now I am a member of administrator group, but the problem is that still I cannot execute some commands, like for example if I do system info. So system info might not give me the output, or let's see what happens. It can give you the output as well, but what Windows does, and right here you can see access is denied, and I am a member of administrator group. So what I need to do is I need to log in as administrator. Now to log in as administrator, what I can do is I can simply get the hashes for administrator, and I can do that one because I am administrator as well right here, but I am logged in as test123, so I need complete access of administrator. The other thing what I can do is that this shell right now is not to that one, because you know that I am not a member of administrator group, so a lot of things will not work right here. So what I can do right here is I can go for graphical user interface, but before going for graphical user interface, let's try to do some things in this shell. Now as I told you that we are doing post exploitation, you need to have each and every information of this Windows machine. Now you can look like users. Now if I would have been on this Windows machine, and I am right now administrator, right now you can see some users right here. Now what I would do will be I will navigate into every directory first of all, and I will see whether there are some things interesting. So I will always start off with the C directory. So coming in the C directory, dir, I am having git stack. So git stack will be the one which will be having web server files. Then I'm having home directory, which looks interesting to me. So cd into home, dir Kali, that's strange again. So dir and documents. So doesn't look interesting. Might be someone else is using this machine, so he might have been created this folder. THM. Yeah, so I think so this one is not interesting. Let's come back. and I will look for program files and program files x86 to see if any software is present right here or not. So cd into program files. If I can, my tab auto completion is not working. If I do this, program files. Okay, so I need to do it in double quotations. Program files dir. Let's see if there is any interesting software which is installed. Amazon, Common Files, Internet Explorer, and then all of these are Windows. So nothing really interesting. I can get out of here as well, and I can go into program files x86 as well. So cd into program files x86. And dir, and right here in program files x86 I cannot see anything interesting as well. So this will be my first thing which I will be going to do is then I will look in every directory, every software. Sometimes some softwares are there which are installed which might be vulnerable, and I have seen this a lot of times in Windows, also in Active Directory as well, and in normal Windows machines as well. So there is a software which is like outdated and which is vulnerable, and we can have an exploit for that one to gain administrator access. Then what I will be going to do, then I will be going for WinPeace, because I will be going for some auto logon credentials and then some other credentials in the other files. WinPeace does a great job to do that sort of things, and because I'm administrator, I don't want to elevate privileges right here. I want to do some other stuff, and in other stuff I can do only a few things like getting some auto logon credentials, getting credentials from the browser, getting credentials from the SAM file, and from the, if there is Active Directory, so ntds, I think so, that's the name of the file which is containing the passwords and those sort of things. So for that we use a tool called Mimikatz. Now the question is that I can use Mimikatz right here in this shell as well, but again we will have a lot of problems because Windows is designed in such a way that if we execute any program or any tool using another user but he is a member of administrator group, but that will not work as well. So let's try to do this sort of thing. So what I will be going to do right now is I will be downloading Mimikatz from Google. So I will do Mimikatz and I will do GitHub, and I will click this first GitHub link. I always click the first GitHub link one, and it might show you a warning message, but you can just simply ignore that one. And I will come right here in x64 because I want to download an exe file for Windows. Now the alternative version of Mimikatz for Linux is ppkatz, but right now I'm using Windows, so that's why I need exe file. I will click on this one and download right here. Save file, click on OK, and now it will be downloaded. So let me come back to my terminal and I will move that from my root download folder into my current working directory, and I need to do period at the end to do in my current working directory ls right here, and right here I am having mimikatz.exe. Now the reason why I use evilwin rm and I stabilize the shell as well is one of the most important, that I can upload and download files as I told you. Now this one is might be not in the walkthrough, I think so, might be there, but I don't know. But right now, rather doing some smb shares and starting some share and doing all those sort of things, that makes things a lot of difficult. What I will be going to do is I will be simply navigating into my users directory, or I can do anywhere because I am administrator, but I will cd into users, then I will be going into test123, my home directory, and right here I will simply do upload, and I will do Mimikatz, and I press tab, so it auto completed that one, and you can see it will upload root, TryHackMe-Wreath, and then there is Mimikatz.exe which is present right here, and it will upload it that one into this machine. So let's see if it happens here or not. So if I press enter now, and right here you can see uploading Mimikatz into C user test123 mimikatz.exe, and it will start in 1 second. So let's see, and right here you can see the progress has been started, and it will upload Mimikatz right in a moment, and then we will be able to use Mimikatz. Okay, so now my Mimikatz has been uploaded. So if I do ls right here, and right here you can see my Mimikatz is uploaded right here, but again the problem will be right here. Now there are a lot of things which we can do, but let's see if we can execute Mimikatz. So in PowerShell we need to do /mimikatz.exe, hit enter, and let's see whether it works or not. So, and right here you can see now it's executing Mimikatz again and again, and I'm having this running again and again. So I don't know why this happens right here to me in this terminal. To solve this problem, I will be going to do another thing, which will be running PowerShell prompt or command prompt as an administrator, and there are techniques to do those things in this terminal as well, but now I will be going to do graphical user interface. So I will press Ctrl C right here, and Y for exit, Ctrl C again, do the same command again, or let's not do the same command again, let's Ctrl C right here, and this time I will use let me quit out of this one. Okay, so now what I will be going to use is that I will be going to use another tool. Instead of EvilWin RM, I will be going to use xfreerdp, and that is for graphical user interface. So I will do xfreerdp. Now xfreerdp is one of the best tool, I think so, for graphical user interface, because it provides a lot of options as well. But there are two options which I like to use. One of them will be sharing of clipboard, and the other one will be the resolution, the screen size. So what I will be going to do, if I see the help menu, I can specify the IP address /v. Then I need to specify the username, I believe. So I think so that will be /u. Now it's having a lot of things. Yes, so right here there will be somewhere clipboard, and I think so that one is plus clipboard. This one is minus clipboard, which means disable redirect clipboard. But let's see. So right here, so no option right here where I can see that where is /u, but I think so that is for user we do /u, or let's try then. I cannot see. If I see some examples right here, yeah, so it says clipboard redirection +u, and yes, right here then in examples, u for user, p for password, and v for the IP address. So let's try. So I will do xfreerdp, and then I will do /v for IP address. That IP address will be 10.200.101.150, and I forgot to add proxy chains in the beginning because I need to specify proxy chains. So the user will be test123 and the password will be test123, but I like to do few more options. That will be plus clipboard, so that I can copy and paste. So clipboard, and then I will use dynamic resolution as well. And let's hit enter now. And the reason why I am doing this sort of thing is because I will be able to run PowerShell prompt or command prompt as an administrator. So right here you can see I am having graphical user interface, and if I can make it bigger, now the reason why I did dynamic resolution, because I can maximize the screen, otherwise I will not be able to do. So let's start PowerShell right here. So if I press shift key onto my keyboard and I press right click, I will have an option open PowerShell window right here. So I will click on this one, and now PowerShell will open right here, and that is test123 desktop. So if I do cd /dir, and there is mimikatz.exe. Now I think so. Let's execute this PowerShell prompt as an administrator because Mimikatz require administrator access. So if I do PowerShell right here, and if I right click this one, run as administrator, because I am administrator, so I will be able to access this one. Yes, so let's make it bigger. And again, one of the most important thing is that you will always be able to use Mimikatz when you have administrator access. I have seen a lot of certification exams. Now you are logged in as users and you are stuck right there. Like for example, you in any certification exam or in any network, let's say you are logged in as a user Apache. So always check that whether that Apache user is having administrator privileges. If that user is having administrator privileges, always go for Mimikatz and try to dump the credentials. So right now I am already administrator right here, so I'll go into my cd users test 123. Now I don't know how to zoom this screen up a little bit, but right now if I do control shift plus, no, I don't know how to zoom this machine, but hoping for the best that you can see this clearly. So what I will be going to do now is, if I do ls right here, there is Mimikatz. So what I will do is I will do now period / mimikatz.exe, hit enter, and now you can see it loaded successfully and I'm having not any sort of problems. So now there are two things which I need to do is privilege debug. I need to do privilege debug and I need to elevate my privileges so that I can be system, and then I can dump all the hashes. So I need to do that one, otherwise I will not be able to dump the hashes. So debug, I think so that is privilege. No, I think so that is privilege debug. Okay, to 200. Okay, so then I will do is elevate I token. No, so let me see, all that is token elevate. Yes, so right here now I am having administrator access, you can say, in Mimikatz, and now I can dump all of the hashes. So the very first command what I will do is lsa dump, and I will do secrets, then I will do lsa dump like sam, then I will also do logged on passwords, and there are a lot of commands. What we can do is we can go to payload all the things, and I will search for Mimikatz. I think so then payload all the things is having that one. So if I click on this one, yeah, so we can do a lot of commands right here. So yeah, privilege debug, then log. So we can use log as well to log the commands of Mimikatz and output of Mimikatz, but I will not going to do that one. And then there is sek url sa logon passwords. It will give us logon passwords, but right now you can come here and you can try to do a lot of commands right here. So what I will be going to do is right now, let's see. Yeah, so token : elevate. Right now I cannot see those commands right here, but there will be definitely those commands. The commands which I will be going to do will be lsa dump. Yes, right here. So lsa dump sam, and I like to do lsa dump secrets as well, but let's try lsa dump sam. So I will do, let's clear the screen. No, so I hope you can see it right at the bottom. So lsa dump : and then I will do secrets. So let's see secrets, and I can see something, but nothing looks interesting, because I was doing one exam as well, and doing in that exam this command, I was getting a password which was in plain text, but I cannot see anything right here. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go for lsa dump sam, and this time I'm getting a lot of results. So if I scroll right at the top, let's come at the top right here. So lsa dump sam, this is a git server right here. Okay, so and here we go. So I'm having the hash of administrator, which is NTLM hash right here. So I got the administrator access now. And if I come down here, let's see if there is any other user. Yes, there is a Thomas user which is having the hash as well. So you can see right here how we do Mimikatz, how we do post exploitation and all of those stuff. First thing first, come to the machine, stabilize the shell, try to do WinPeace, try to look for different files, try to look for different softwares. Now normally if there would be have been any software, the one of the most thing is in any certification exam or anywhere, you will be having some softwares right onto the desktop right here. So looking at the desktop, see any software is installed, what to do, whether there is any exploit for that one, then finally go for Mimikatz and try to dump the hashes and the passwords. Now what we can do is we can try to crack these hashes, and Evilwin RM is one of the best one. It does not allow us to crack the hashes. We simply provide the hash to Evilwin RM and then we will log in as administrator as well. So let's try to do that one now. So if I copy this hash, Control C, let's come back to my terminal, and what I will do is I will do proxy change evil win rm dash I for IP address 10.200.101.150. The user will be administrator this time, and it provides a parameter, I think so, that is dash capital H for the hash. Let's see if it is capital H or small h. So if I provide the hash NTLM hash, it can log in. So let's see, and here you go, you can see I am now administrator in my this machine. So who am I will be Git server administrator user. I can do the same thing with Thomas as well, or if you don't want to do this one, you want to crack the password, because if we can crack the password, we can do password spraying as well. So one of the best place is our two ones. One of them is Crackstation and the other one is hashes.com. So I will go to Crackstation first and I will paste in the NTLM hash or whatever hash it is. I will paste it right here and it will crack the hash for me. So I will paste the hash right here. I am not a robot. Let's see whether we are able to crack that one, or we can use hashcat as well. So let's see, crack hashes not found. There was another user that was, I think so, Thomas. So let's see where it is. Yeah, here it is, Thomas. Copy the hash of this user. Let's go to Crackstation, paste. I am not a robot. Crack hashes, and you can see I am able to crack the password for Thomas user. And now I can do password spraying and I can try to go for the third machine, whether this Thomas user is on the third machine and I can access the third machine or not. And hopefully we will do all of these things in the next video. So right now today's video was all about these sort of things: how to do post exploitation, how to do Mimikatz, how to upload files, and how to do these sort of things. So let's come back to TryHackMe answers now. So yeah, we did already this in previous video. We stabilized our shell. So let's come down to the question. So create an account. Yes, so we already did that one. Authenticated with WinRM, I did that one. What is the administrator password hash? So administrator hash was right somewhere right here, this one. So copy, paste. What is the NTLM password hash for the user Thomas, and that is in my Crackstation. Paste, and it's also going to Crackstation, and it says what is the password for this one. The password is this one. Paste in the password, and finally it says that login with administrators. Right here you can see Evilwin RM and I am administrator. So right now this is how we do post exploitation, and the most of the important thing of Mimikatz is that get the credentials, get the users from the Mimikatz, and then do a password spray. Sometimes it happens that the same user is having the same password on another machine in an Active Directory, or when you are doing pivoting sort of stuff. So that was all about today's video. Hopefully you will like it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.